Fans, good afternoon and welcome to Championship Wrestling Connection. On today's episode, great matches of classic Southern States Wrestling. Enjoy the best in professional wrestling from Southern States Wrestling.
Here we go with action. Tennessee Heavyweight Championship match. GQ Stratus against the King of Kingsport, Wayne the King Rogers. Wayne, of course, managed by Big Al Bass. Jim the Bodyguard was sent back by referee Tony Richardson. GQ backs Wayne into the corner, or into the ropes. Clean break. GQ Stratus showboating off a little bit, says, hey, big boy, there it is when he backs up and shows his muscles. Wayne Rogers looks over at Big Al Bass and says, hey, that's no problem. They go collar and elbow. Wayne backs GQ into the ropes. Referee Tony Richardson calls for the break. Wayne backs away. I kind of find that surprising, but Wayne backs away. Referee Tony Richardson asking the crowd, did Wayne Rogers pull GQ's hair? GQ said he did. And no, he didn't. He just backed him into the ropes. Referee called for the break. Wayne backed up. They go collar and elbow once again. Wayne Rogers backing GQ Stratus into the ropes. Referee Tony Richardson pats Wayne on the back, says, hey, let's break it. Wayne breaks it again. He backs up. Once again, Tony Richardson, Southern States referee, asking the crowd, did Wayne Rogers pull GQ's hair? Of course, GQ's pulling his own hair, making people think that Wayne did. They eye each other. They come to the center of the ring, collar and elbow, side headlock by Wayne Rogers on GQ Stratus. Wayne's applying the pressure to the side headlock. GQ backing him into the rope, shooting him off. Body block, both men, neither man goes down. GQ Stratus stays on his feet. Wayne Rogers on his feet. That was a good test of strength. Both men kept their balance and stayed up. They eye each other once again, go collar and elbow in the center of the ring. Wayne Rogers with the side headlock. He cranks away on the head of GQ Stratus. Cranks once again on the head. That will cause the cauliflower ears. Now GQ backs him into the ropes, shoots Wayne off. Both men, they hit again in the center of the ring. Neither man goes down. It's been even at this point. It's all been even. GQ Stratus is bent down, told Wayne Rogers, come here. Wayne goes back, side headlock once again. Wayne cranks away on the head of GQ Stratus. GQ shoots him off. Wayne gives him a shoulder block. GQ goes down that time, and when he goes down, he rolls outside the ring, and now he's starting to walk around the ring and walk it off, if you will. Big Al Bass making muscles now at GQ saying, hey, Wayne, the King Rogers, is the king of Kingsport. Look at Wayne in the ring. Boy, he's showboating, let me tell you. WrestleFest 93 here at Sevier. And the crowd's enjoying it, the wrestlers, everybody's having a great night. GQ Stratus climbs back into the ring. circling Wayne Rogers. Wayne is circling GQ. They eye each other. They go collar and elbow. GQ sticks a foot up into the stomach of Wayne Rogers. Now the clubbing right hands into the back of the neck. GQ with an out-and-out chokehold. Referee Tony Richardson in on the moves and calls for the break. GQ Stratus breaking the hold, but he works over Wayne the King Rogers. Well, he's back on him, let me tell you. Here he goes, shoots him into the ropes. High backdrop, Wayne Rogers. Take a flip right there. And that really tears that back of them vertebrae up. Let me tell you, Wayne the King Rogers in pain right now. GQ Stratus picks him up by the hair of the head, shoots him off the ropes. Big backdrop. I mean, oh man, it shook him from his head to his toes. Wayne Rogers, he would never admit it, but he's in a world of hurt right now. And GQ Stratus working over the man from Kingsport, Tennessee. We call him the King, Wayne Rogers. GQ Stratus looks down at him and says, do you see the man? Well, I've got him. Look here, big body slam. GQ Stratus on Wayne Rogers. Big slam right there. GQ's taking a little bit too much time. He should get on his man, but he's got an out-and-out chokehold. I thought he was going for the pin, but no siree. He just wanted to choke him. That's what he's doing right at this point. Al Bass outside the ring, getting the crowd stirred up, telling Wayne to come on. GQ Stratus delivering the elbows to the head, shoots Wayne Rogers into the ropes. Big backdrop, but Wayne Rogers slams that flip. One. Got a 2 count. 2 count was all he got. 5 minutes gone in the match, 5 minutes gone. 40 minutes remains. 40 minutes remains in this match. GQ Stratus shoots his man into the ropes, gives him an elbow smash. GQ Stratus showboating now. Wayne Rogers in a world of hurt after that big elbow. He's starting to spit now. He's really been hurt. GQ Stratus going to the ropes, draping the throat of Wayne the King Rogers over that ropes. Tony Richardson right there, giving the count, calling for the break. Now GQ goes to the turnbuckle. Trouble. He's starting to be dizzy and dazed and don't know where he's at. The third time GQ goes to slam the head, but Wayne picks his foot up, stops the blow, grabs the hair of GQ, slams the head into the turnbuckle of GQ Stratus. GQ right back on Wayne Rogers. He knows he's got him hurt. Now an out-and-out choke, about the third time for a chokehold. Right in front of the referee. Tony Richardson says, hey, what's with the choke? A 4th time, a chokehold. Tony Richardson calling for the break. And GQ upset saying, hey, shut your mouth. Shut up. Let me do what I have to do to keep my belt. GQ Stratus and Wayne Rogers. GQ with that elbow to the top of the head. Oh, he put the point of the fingers right into the throat. He goes for the pin. 1, 2, got a 2 count. Referee Tony Richardson signals there's a 2 count. The match will continue. GQ Stratus grabs Wayne Rogers by the hair of the head. Jerks him up off of the mat. Elbow smash to the top of the head. Shoots Wayne Rogers in across the ring. Goes for the backdrop. Wayne stops in midair. Grabs the head of GQ Stratus down into the mat with a big slam. Wayne Rogers shooting GQ Stratus off. Elbow smash right into the chest. Drops the elbow again into the chest. It's all Wayne Rogers at this point. Wayne goes again. Third elbow into the chest. He goes for the cover. 1, 2, 2 count. Referee Tony Richardson signals 2 count on GQ Stratus. Wayne Rogers says, "Kill a little bit faster. I want both belts." But he don't get it right yet. He shoots GQ Stratus in off the ropes. GQ stops, reverse neck breaker, and boy, that was a good one. Yes, sir, GQ smalling on that move. Wayne Rogers shot him into the ropes as GQ come off. Wayne Rogers was set up for a backdrop. GQ stopped, got the neck breaker, and put it on the King, Wayne Rogers. At ringside, you see that GQ Stratus is going to the tights for something. He lowers the boom on the King, Wayne Rogers. GQ Stratus going to those tights in the corner, getting something. Now he's standing over Wayne Rogers. Big Al Bass around on this side. You see the All-American, young Alex Shane at ringside. He's cheering the King, Wayne Rogers, on. But GQ Stratus is going a full bore on the King. Well, I tell you what, he delivered a rabbit punch right there. Another rabbit punch to the back of the head. And when he delivered that one, the King, Wayne Rogers, went down. And boy, Wayne is really in a world of hurt right now. GQ Stratus looks around at the crowd and says, it's all me. He gets a side headlock and throws a fist into the head of the King, Wayne Rogers. GQ Stratus going back down into the tights one more time. Now he drops a fist to the top of the head of the King, Wayne Rogers. GQ backs up into the corner. Wayne Rogers rolling around in the ring, not knowing where he's at this point. Wayne Rogers is almost out on his feet. GQ Stratus got Wayne Rogers by the hair of the head. He's going for the DDT. He's calling for it. No, he's changed it. Suplex. And as he started up, Wayne Rogers blocked it a second time, and then Wayne Rogers reversed the suplex and dropped the man in the center of the ring. Twice, Wayne the King Rogers blocked the suplex. It looked like that GQ Stratus was going for a DDT. He changed it, went for a vertical suplex. Wayne Rogers blocked it twice. The third time, Wayne reversed it and took him over with it. Wayne Rogers with a short clothesline. GQ Stratus grabbed that arm of Wayne Rogers, pulled him in, clotheslined him, and boy, that'll take your head off. GQ Stratus grabs Wayne the King Rogers by the hair of the head, gets him up on the mat, gives him a big headbutt, now a big right hand to the jaw. I tell you what, that looked like Ali. He dropped the elbow across Wayne Rogers, going for the pin. 1, 2, 2 count is all he got. Referee Tony Richardson said, hey, 2 count was all he got right there. GQ Stratus, Wayne Rogers. 15 minutes gone in the match. 15 minutes gone. GQ Stratus went to his tights once again, pulled something out of his tights. Referee Tony Richardson didn't catch him. GQ jerks him up again. Hits him in the top of the head once again. Wayne Rogers is in a world of trouble. At this point, he doesn't know where he's at. And you wouldn't either if you'd been hitting the top of the head like Wayne Rogers has. Alex Shane going to the ring. 1, 2, 3.
Fans, right now, also on today's episode, 2 great classic Southern State Wrestling matchups. First featuring the Mongolian Stomper and Wayne Rogers, and also a match featuring ECW legend Shane Douglas taking on White Lightning Tim Warner. All from the Southern State Wrestling Classics. Enjoy more Championship Wrestling Connection.
Ladies and gentlemen, the King, Wayne Rogers. Big Al Bass in the corner.
This will be 1 fall with a 60-minute time limit.
1 fall, 1 hour time limit. The Mongolian Stomper, world famous, will take on the King, Wayne Rogers, with Big Al Bass. Referee Bo James will do the honors on this match. I don't know whether it's honors or not with the Stomper in there, but we're going to see action personified right here. This is the main event tonight at the Sampson Center. Ring the bell. Referee calls for the bell. And the Stomper locks up with Wayne Rogers. Wayne moves him into the corner, but he backs off and says, "Come on, referee." Let me tell you something about this Mongolian Stomper. He stays on ready. They lock up. Stomper goes in behind for a waist lock on Wayne Rogers. They're into the ropes. Referee Bo James calls for the break of the Mongolian Stomper, and he gets him off of Wayne Rogers. This is going to be a very even match. Both men collar and elbow. Wayne Rogers goes with a side headlock on the Mongolian Stomper. Stomper shoots him off. Wayne Rogers catches his balance, takes Stomper down, back to side headlocks, takes Stomper down to the mat. Stomper rolls Rogers over for a 2 count. Bo James gets another 2 count on Wayne Rogers. This is going to be fast and furious. Both men now giving it their all. One fall, 60-minute time limit. Wayne Rogers says, ask the Mongolian Stomper, does he want to give up? Big Al Bass on the outside with Big Jim, his bodyguard. Wayne Rogers comes up to his feet, still maintaining the side headlock. Used a little bit of fist there to the Mongolian Stomper. And one thing is for sure, you don't make the man mad. Wayne Rogers moves in with the Stomper. He kicks him in the midsection. Now he throws a forearm to the top of the head, throws another forearm to the top of the head. A headbutt on the Mongolian Stomper. Stomper goes to the corner. He's been addled, and also Wayne Rogers has almost knocked himself out with that headbutt to the Mongolian Stomper. Bo James asking the Mongolian Stomper, how about it? Do you want to give it up? Stomper moves in, gives a kick to Wayne Rogers, takes a side float over. Stomper moves back in, takes Wayne to the corner. Oh, he's laying in the big chops on Wayne Rogers. Throws him across the ring. Stomper moving in on Wayne Rogers, putting a choke on the man. Bo James starting a count to get him out of the corner. I'll tell you what, the Mongolian Stomper, he'll work you over from pillar to post. He hooks the head of Wayne Rogers, gets him in a front face lock. Bo James checking it to see if any choking's going on. Rogers trying to come out, trying to convert into an armbar. He does so. The referee was being told, but Wayne Rogers asking referee, does he want to give up? Rogers working on the arm of the Mongolian Stomper. The arm has been the place tonight that they wanted to work on. Wayne Rogers getting mad, telling the referee, does he want to give up? Hey, Stomper down on the mat, kicking the fire out of Wayne Rogers. I tell you, these men are really going at it. Big Al Bass going over to consult with his man, to tell his man, hey, you've got to slow him down. Take him down on that mat. Keep him on that mat. But now that's easier said than done. The Mongolian Stomper's always tough. He's ready to be up and going. Hey, he'll hit the referee. He don't care. Mongolian Stomper come here to win tonight, and he'll win come high water. Wayne Rogers and the Mongolian Stomper eyeing each other now. They lock up, go collar and elbow. Stomper comes down with a rake across the eyes. Wayne Rogers temporarily blinded. Rabbit punches to the back of the neck by the Mongolian Stomper. Well, he's laying in the punches on Wayne Rogers. That's weakening him more and more, make him weak. And the Stomper moving in, using the boot on the throat of Wayne Rogers. Referee Bo James says, Stomper, back it up, let him out of the corner. Stomper picks him up by the hair of the head, double thrust into the chest of the King, Wayne Rogers. There's a 2 count, but Wayne kicks out the Mongolian Stomper, and Wayne Rogers on fire tonight here at the Sampson Center in Fall Branch, Tennessee. Once again, the Mongolian Stomper in control of the King, Wayne Rogers. He's got a front face lock on Wayne, and that will slow the oxygen down and it will wear Wayne Rogers down, possibly where the Stomper could get a 3 count. And Wayne kind of breathing a little bit heavy. That's understandable. The double chopped to the side of the neck. And once again, 3 times a chop to the side of the neck. 1, 2 count. Wayne Rogers kicks out even after 3 times of a double chop. Wayne Rogers kind of reverting there to the Dirty Tastics. He hit him between the legs. Stomper is down. Wayne Rogers picks him up, shoots him across the ring into the corner. Wayne starts to move in. Stomper puts that big old boot up into the face. 3 count. The winner of the fall and the match, the Mongolian Stomper. Your winner of the fall and the match, the Mongolian Stompers, your winner over the King Wayne Rogers. But look here, the Equalizer, Chick White, and the Heartbreakers hit the ring. The Godfather is out here. I don't know what's going on. After the match with Wayne Rogers and the Mongolian Stomper, a Donnybrook has started here at the Samson Center. The Stomper turning loose on all the men. Tim Horner, because Tim's just waiting for his chance, brother, to unload.
No doubt about that. They've locked up collar and elbow once again. Tim Horner now bulls Shane Douglas back into the corner as both men jockey for position. Oh, Douglas went for a cheap shot. Horner blocked it, fires in a series of hard forearms there. Douglas there shoves Horner off, and Horner right back up, going right back, getting right in his face here with another series of hard forearms. Douglas again shoving Horner back, and now pulls referee Eric Foster in the middle. Oh, my. Cheap shot there by Shane Douglas. How about that one, Mike?
Shane Douglas will take any shortcut that he can. He didn't come all the way from Pittsburgh to lose, and he gave Morristown's Tim Horner a bad way to go there, and Eric Foster got caught in the process.
No doubt about that, and oh, now Douglas catches Horner with a headbutt south of the border, if you will, and now going to the eyes of Tim Horner is Shane Douglas. Shane Douglas now once again digging at the eyes of Tim Horner. This is just uncalled for. Shane Douglas is a much better wrestler and competitor than what he's displaying here tonight. No question about it.
Yes, he is, Joe, but I think he found out early that White Lightning Tim Horner didn't come to play. He came to stay, and he gave him more than what he thought he was going to get, so he's going to take every shortcut that he needs, Joe.
Well, I tell you what, Douglas having a good time mocking the fans here in Kingsport, Tennessee, as Tim Horner now being brought back up by the franchise Shane Douglas. Douglas there, beautifully executed snap suplex. He's holding on to him. He just nailed a second one. Will he go for 3 as they're still grappling for position in there? And Douglas, once again, pulls up Horner, got him in a standing vertical suplex. Perfectly executed there as Shane Douglas is feeling good at this point.
Joe, I'm going to tell you something. Shane Douglas just showed you how powerful he is. 3 suplexes vertically on White Lightning Tim Horner. That is not an easy chore to get 1, let alone 3. And the franchise is starting to work over Tim Horner with that chin lock.
Shane Douglas continuing his assault, his attack on Shane Douglas as Shane is clamping down on that reverse chin lock on Tim Horner. Referee Eric Foster checking in on the action here as always in Southern States Wrestling. Tim Horner making his way back up to a vertical base. Oh, caught his man right there with a hard back elbow. And a second as Douglas is stunned for the moment. Oh, my, Douglas nailed him with that clothesline coming across there. And White Lightning Tim Horner down on the canvas, at least for the moment. Both men here, this match is taking a toll on both of them at this point.
I tell you what, both men is worse for wear, Joe. I'm telling you, this has been some contest. There's a chop by Shane Douglas, the franchise. Tim Horner returns it. They do it again. There's a third time. Joe, they're starting to line each other up.
They're throwing the leather out there, no doubt about it. Irish whip got reversed in the corner right there. Douglas caught his man Side slam there by Shane Douglas on White Lightning Tim Horner. Going for a cover and only got a 2 count there. Bit of an arrogant cover by Douglas on Horner there.
Well, I tell you what, Shane Douglas really caught Tim Horner good there, and now he's starting to take over with that rear chin lock. And I tell you, what 2 competitors, fantastic competitors, man, and they are paired up so good.
No question about that. Both these guys very evenly matched in this contest as Douglas is continuing to control White Lightning Tim Horner at this point in time with a reverse chin lock. Shane Douglas, the franchise, right here, Kingsport, Tennessee, part of the 3rd annual Mark Curtis Memorial, battling SSW Hall of Famer White Lightning Tim Horner. Tim Horner back up to a vertical base, fires in an elbow to the midsection, and a second. Tim Horner hits the ropes there for momentum. Oh my, but Douglas caught him with that knee coming off the ropes, Mike.
Shane Douglas, Johnny on the spot with that knee. As Horner came off the ropes, he got it into the midsection. That slowed Horner down. Now the franchise is going to the top rope, Joe.
Shane Douglas on the top rope here. Tim Horner making his way back up. And Tim Horner caught him right there. He got him. Caught him with a hard shot right there to the chin. And sends him tumbling off the top rope. White Lightning Tim Horner. He caught Douglas to sleep on that top rope and made him pay for it. Now fires in a hard right hand. And a second to the side of the head of the franchise, Shane Douglas. Irish whip into the ropes and caught his man right there with a clothesline. Tim Horner now turning this match around into his favor. Going for a cover, referees in, and only got that 2 count. Shane Douglas shows his resilience, kicking out from Tim Horner.
Now, Joe, you see why they call Tim Horner White Lightning? Because he's not fast, he's sudden.
Good cradle attempt there as Douglas staggering back into the ropes. White Lightning Tim Horner moving right back in on his man. He's got him pinned in the corner now, laying in a series of hard shots as the crowd here in Kingsport's counting along. White Lightning Tim Horner taking it to the franchise Shane Douglas here in Southern States Wrestling, coming to you from the Civic Auditorium in Kingsport, Tennessee. Referees right on top of it here. Douglas really seems stunned, Mike.
Oh, he is, and I tell you what, he's trying to hold himself into the corner, but White Lightning uses that foot, starts to shoot Douglas in, and now Tim Horner goes in to referee Eric Foster.
Eric Foster went down like a ton of bricks right there as he has been knocked down. White Lightning Tim Horner still on his feet. Shane Douglas just pulled a chain out from his tights. Shane Douglas has got a chain. You know he's going to try to use it here, especially with the referee at a disadvantage. Horner brings him up. Oh, there it is. Hard shot right to the face using that chain. He's making no secret about it. Look at that chain. Now he's putting it in Horner's hand. Look at this, Mike. Look at this game of possum that franchise Shane Douglas is playing.
Well, I tell you what, Joe, I told you Shane Douglas will do anything to leave Kingsport with a win. Eric Foster got knocked down, and now he starts a 10 count. He says, ring the bell, Joe.
Shane Douglas came to, saw the chain in the hand of White Lightning Tim Horner, and immediately called for the bell. He's declaring Shane Douglas the winner of this contest. Oh, my.
Fans, thank you for tuning in today's episode of Championship Wrestling Connection. Join us next week for more classic Southern States Wrestling.